How it feels to fight Habib, part 2 by teammates.
And he's just a beast, man. You felt it. I felt when I grab a guy that fights at 155, and I go, man, he feels strong.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that should not happen. Like he should not feel strong to me whenever I grab him, but he does.
I've told people multiple times when he grabs my wrist and when we're wrestling, like it's like a heavyweight. It's a heavyweight grip. And not only that, but he makes me, I'm not like a wrestler, obviously like you, but he makes me lose complete like a balance of my body. Like basically I feel like he can put me anywhere he wants to put me and I can't do anything about it. No matter how I move, no matter where I put my legs, no matter what I hook, he just has that ability to take your balance completely away from you with such strength. And it's like, that's why you got guys like Dustin Poirier going between rounds and saying, I can't get him off me. They're just like stunned because you can watch it and not understand, But when he grabs you and you're actually wrestling him, you're like, holy shit, man. It's not just like what people are saying. Like it's like even a different level than that.
Well, you think you're preparing for it, but you can't prepare for it until he grabs you.
Right.
And since you don't get him to grab you every day,
Yeah.
you can't really understand what you're in store for until you're in the octagon and it's too late.
Yeah.
Anybody I talk to at AK, anybody, Josh Thompson, DC, everyone just says what a monster. They're like, you don't understand, dude. What you see in the octagon is in a fraction of how good this guy is. Like he's a dominant dude in there. In the training room, it's worse. Like he just destroys guys. Is this folk?
I mean,
legend true?
I mean, he's pretty fucking dominant. If you ask me in his fights.
Yeah, super dominant.
But he's I've trained with a lot of 55 pounders, a lot of 70 pounders, a lot of 85 pounders. I've never had a 55 pounder like come and chase me around the gym and want to grapple with me and actually can compete with me.
Yeah.
Khabib's a real competition for me in a grappling match.
That's insane.
As opposed to any other 55 pounders.
You're just gonna smash.
And most 70 pounders.
Yeah.
I play with all of them.
Yeah.
Some of the elite of the elite.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone's talking about you rolling around with Khabib, and he's a huge name in mixed martial arts. What was that like?
It was tough. I mean, it's really fun. It's great. I love doing it because like it gets me like no college kid I'd say is gonna be like Khabib and like Islam and the rest of the Russians, just their style and how strong they are. But it's definitely like even though I'm super close to them, it's still kind of like scary because they're really intimidating people when they take you down and they're like smothering you. Like I've watched Khabib's fights all the time. And when he takes people down and he just like smothers them, chokes them out, like his past couple fights, everybody tells me they're like, dude, you can't breathe down there. And last time I wrestled him, it's actually on video. I was like, in my head, I was panicking. I was like, I'm gonna die down here. Like this is insane. Like the pressure he puts is insane. But it's huge because then it like for me going into state, I was like, I could put that same pressure in on top. And top's actually where I shined at state for sure.
Khabib is most definitely always the hammer. He's never the nail, quite literally. Honestly, I would say he's not even a hammer. He's like a jackhammer. He's a drill. One thing that separates Khabib is his relentless pressure, and he never gets deterred, no matter what. If you stuff a takedown, if you land something, it doesn't affect him or his game plan. He's just going to continue to plod forward until he gets you down, and you're going to stay there once he gets you there. Without a doubt, Khabib's the best wrestler I've ever faced.
I mean, man, it's like you're fighting a bear. Like you're not. There's no easy days with Khabib. That's for certain. There's no easy days with Khabib. He's got a tank of a head. I don't think it matters. He could just let the guy tee off on him and he'd be all right. He'd wear the guy out from hitting him. But his head movement's gotten a lot better. He's always hit hard, but now he's a lot cleaner with his punches. So, I mean, it's dangerous because when you have a guy who can change levels and go from striking to grappling in a blink of an eye, like it keeps you on your toes because guys generally can't defend both. You can't defend striking and wrestling at the same time.